Hello, Pre-K1. Welcome back to our school home, and today is Story Day.
Thank you so much, my helper. Welcome back, Pre-K. Yes, today we are going to read a story, but I should say stories. We had a little bit of a problem picking our story because I was looking for a story that had the letter N in the title, in the name of the book.
And I wanted a Shabbat book.
Right, so Abigail wanted a book for Shabbat. I wanted a letter of the week book. So we compromised. That means instead of fighting and saying, no, I want my way, we said, you know what? Let's find a way to keep both of us happy.
And we decided that we're going to read 2 books.
Right, so we picked 2 books. I picked my letter N book.
And I picked my book.
Our Shabbat book. And we are going to read the Shabbat book first because that's what they chose.
And you have yourself.
Yes. Okay, this book, you might have it at home. It's called Rise and Shine, a holiday tale by Karen Ostrov. The author of the book is Karen Ostrov. Remember, the author is who wrote the book. So what do you think the book is about? It's called Rise and Shine, a holiday tale. Look at the cover. What do you think the book is about?
Challah.
Challah. Let's see. Okay. Sammy and Sophie were spending the day up in the attic, a fun place to play.
Mommy, Sophie is playing pirate.
Yes, they're playing dress up. As Sophie tried on an old apron, she found a crumpled up paper that fell to the ground. She found an old piece of paper. What are these letters? Hey, what does it say? Sophie tried turning it every which way. It looks like a language from long, long ago. Let's show Grandma Gert. I'm sure she will know. Sweet Grandma Gert and her sister Aunt Jenny live at Shalom House with great Uncle Benny and a crusty old fellow called Grumpy Old Ned who won't ever smile. He just grumbles instead. Where is our grandma? They asked at the door. It's exercise day, so she's on the 3rd floor.
Mommy, this is like kind of a rhyming book.
Yes, it is. You're right. Jenny, Benny, Ned, instead, door, floor. Good observation. Grandma and Jenny were bending and stretching. Benny was clapping and old Ned was kvetching. If you look at old Ned, that's him right there. Can you guess what kvetching means just by looking at him? Can you guess what kvetching means?
No.
He was complaining and being grumpy. Grandma Gert, here's a mystery. Please take a look. We've never seen writing like this in a book. The writing is Yiddish, and this is my guess. It's a recipe written by my Grandma Bess. The group gathered round.
Mommy, the kippah.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
The group gathered round and agreed that they could read the old Yiddish and soon understood the directions, and clutching the paper they ran into the kitchen to find a big pan. So they all put together their thoughts and ideas and their memories, and they understood the recipe. They ran to the kitchen to start working on it. Grandma Gert's glasses were perched on her nose. Perched means they were sitting on her nose. She opened the cupboards and carefully chose. Flour, my darlings, just fill this bowl up. Put in some water, it needs a full cup. So they're all baking in the kitchen together, following this old recipe. Benny was watching and quick to advise. Yeast goes in next, it will make this thing rise. Good job. Eggs and then oil were checked off the list. They reread the recipe. Nothing was missed. Punch it and knead it, said grumpy old Ned. Then roll it and braid it. It's challah, it's bread. Everyone braided with 3 strands or 4. Sophie and Sammy tried braiding with more. You see, they're all braiding their challah in different ways. They're kneading it. They're all working with their dough.
And now he's smiling.
Oh, look at that. Abigail realized. Now he's smiling. He's having some fun. He's not grumpy anymore. Brush on a glaze because this challah needs a finishing sprinkle of sesame seeds. Cleaning the kitchen, they made it crumb-free. The challah was baking while Grandma made tea. Just for Shabbat, we made challah so fine, perfect with candles and grape juice or wine. Okay, we're almost finished. Even grumpy old Ned broke out in a grin. A bubble of laughter burst out from within. Come back next week to make more bread, he pleaded. Your holiday visit was just what I needed. He was so happy. Look at their Shabbat table. They were smiling. And grumpy old Ned was so happy.
What a nice book.
That was a really nice book. So all the fun and baking made grumpy old Ned and everybody so happy. They had such a great time. That was a great choice, Abigail. Okay, now we're going to move on to our letter N book. It's not a letter N book. It's just a book that has N in it. It's called The Night World by Mordechai Gerstein.
Like Mordechai Shapiro.
Go get it.
Mordechai Gerstein, Mordechai Shapiro.
Oh, the book is really dark. And it says, meow. So he was sleeping, he heard a meow, and he woke up. Meow. It's too late to go out, Sylvie. Or is it too early?
It was a dog.
Meow is a cat.
Cat.
Meow. They want to go out. It's the middle of the night and the cat is telling him to go out. I wonder why.
It's snowing.
Everyone is sleeping, even the goldfish. Everyone except for Sylvie and me. They're going out. Is this our house in the dark? It seems a different place. Me out, says Sylvie. It's coming. What's coming? It's almost here, she says. Hurry. Well, in this story, the cat is talking. Is that a real story? Do cats really talk?
No, it's fake.
No, but the cat is saying, let's go, something's coming. The grass is wet with dew. The air is warm and sweet. The dark is soft and comfortable. This is the night world. There are shadows everywhere.
The book is all black, so you can't see their faces.
Right, it's not, you can't see the picture so well. Are these shadows roses? Are those lilies and sunflowers? Do you see them? Do they look like roses and lilies and sunflowers?
Yeah.
In
What
the
are
dark
lilies?
kind of flower. That shadow is a deer. Is this one a rabbit? A porcupine looks up and whispers, it's almost here. It's coming, murmur all the animals. It's almost here.
Mommy, in this book, all the animals are talking,
Yeah,
so it's fake.
Right. But what do you think they're waiting for? Then a robin says, it's on its way. Now another farther off. Here it comes. It's almost here, says a chickadee. It's almost here. Now birds near and far, each in its own language. It's on its way.
The people have a big bird.
Those are big birds, that's right.
Yeah, they have big birds.
What are they all waiting for? Look, says Sylvie. Look, look, sing all the birds. Suddenly, all is still. Through the leaves of the trees, there is a glow. You see back here, something is light. What is it? Maybe it's a car that has lights on? What could it be? Here and there, shadows start to slip away. Where is everyone going? I ask. This is our bedtime, says the porcupine. Sweet dreams, say I. The glow flares above the trees. Clouds turn pink and orange.
It's morning.
Can you guess? Some animals are going to sleep because this is their bedtime. But the color is starting to come out. What's going on? What do you think?
Weird.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Sunset.
Sunset? Sunset is when the sun goes down. You think the sun's going down?
Yeah, look.
Let's see. Finally, a colored picture. The grass turns green, the roses turn pink and red, the lilies and sunflowers turn yellow. It's here, says Sylvie. What's here? Was it sunset or sunrise?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. And the great glowing golden disk of the sun bursts from the tops of the trees. Good morning, sun, says Sylvie. Good morning, sing all the birds. It's going to be a beautiful day, I sing too. Good morning, sun. It is going to be a beautiful day. Look at all those nice colors. And good morning to you, Sylvie. Meow, says Sylvie. Look at these bright, bright, beautiful colors. From the house, I hear yawns. Everyone is waking up. Good morning, everyone. It's going to be a beautiful day. The end.
That is a nice book.
I liked how it was dark, 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 dark. All the pages were dark, and suddenly, slowly, the pages started getting color until the sun actually came up, and everything was bright.
Wait, Mommy, it was nighttime, and then it became morning
It was
time.
the middle of the night that
Because they were up too late.
Right. They were up very, very early morning when it's still dark, and as the sun comes up, it gets light.
Yeah, that's what happens. Appa does that.
Right. So we learned about sunrise when the sun comes up, and sunset when the sun goes down and everything becomes dark.
What my dad does is, like, in the morning, he wakes up very early in the morning, and it's still dark and it's morning. While we're sleeping, he davens.
Right. When it's still a little bit dark out. But then the sun suddenly comes up, and
we all wake up.
everybody wakes up. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Shabbat. We hope you enjoyed our 2 books. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Bye.
Bye.